Welcome to another episode of the Rich Podcast Network. I got my boy Bizz. You know we repping Verily Verified. Another one.
What's up?
Another one.
Damn, man, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all, B. No lie, man. Y'all know I fuck with good people, bro. Like,
Word.
I got, you know what I'm saying, fuck with some corrupt niggas. Don't get it twisted. but like, for real, man, like, them corrupt niggas, they real with who they are. You smell me? And that's why I fuck with them and I fuck with y'all, because y'all real with who y'all are. Y'all, from day one, you know what I'm saying? Day one, y'all the same, solid. You know what I mean? And that's, it's a pleasure to be here with y'all, man. Real talk, man. What's
Word.
good?
And if y'all didn't know, man, we got two legends in the building, man. We got two legends in the building. Dev the Ripper, AWAL the Salt. You already know what time it is, man.
Good, man.
It's already know what time it is. My guys, they in town. They just released a new joint project together, ELEGANCE. You know, we just played Breakfast in DR off of that thing, you know.
Yes, sir.
And they just came here. We just came here to chop it up. We're going to talk some music, but I feel like when you got minds like this together, like, it's a rare opportunity to just have a conversation that needs to be had. You know what I'm saying, Biz?
That'll move the nation.
Move the nation, bro. Like, y'all nation movers, bro. But kind of like, let's just start off by just, you know, introducing yourselves and talk about, like, how this whole thing came into fruition for real.
Yeah, man, I go by the name of Devin the Ripper, you know, straight from Waldorf. That's where I was raised, man. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in Waldorf. You know, this is my man. I'm going to let him introduce himself before we get into the backstory.
This is AWAL the Sultan, man. I'm here amongst some great kings, man. But California is where I come from, man. Bay Area, Oakland, San Francisco. Pops moved down to LA when I was in high school, so I got a lot of that Tupac nomad story to me, man.
Right.
Kind of took something from a lot of different places. So
Right.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate that y'all stay true to y'all roots. Like, niggas be like, where you from, man? You from Harlem? I'm from Mount Vernon.
yeah.
If you don't know it, you don't know it.
Right.
But, you know, I rep my shit to the death. I'm glad you said, you know, you from Waldorf. Like, you ain't come up here. Yeah, you know, DC representative.
Right.
And you ain't come out with the Compton, like,
You know what I'm saying? I got to be
Hey,
me.
with the White Sox hat and the
man.
Jerry curl.
No,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Like, and that's what I meant. Like, just solid individuals, man, because at the end of the day, ain't where you from that make you who you are. It's who you are and how you respond to where you
Facts.
at. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's I just appreciate it. I was listening, you know, we ain't see each other in a few years, so I was like, let me see how official my nigga still is. Like,
Right, man.
I appreciated that, though.
Super
Definitely.
We Verily Verified.
Yeah, verily verified. Facts. Yeah,
Of course, man.
I love that.
All the way.
But, you know, answer your question, how this joint came about, you know, we all went to Bowie, man. You know, Amir was my RA. Amir been rapping, you know, a hip-hop head for years, man. And, you know, I started rapping like 2 years ago. And me and Amir, we got similar tastes and everything, man. You know, I won't go into detail, but, you know, we got similar taste in, like, music and ears and beat selections and everything. So, of course, you know, we wanted to get together and make this project, man. We started picking beats left and right, man, coming up with the concepts, man. We was always on the same page trying to get the shit together, the visuals, the artwork and everything, man. So, you know, it was just natural.
Yeah, I think, bro, it's probably similar to the podcast. You know, you guys been hosting this for a minute, and you know, when you got those relationships, it don't matter how long you've been apart from each other. When you come back, it's like you never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirits is intertwined. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been through so much stuff together. So it was just putting it into another art form. Like, we knocked the whole thing out basically in like 2 days.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? It took like 2 days, but it was crazy because even songs we ain't write together, like a lot of the subject matter came out the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know, like, you got ill synergy. You know what I'm saying, with the person, and that's a real connection. So I think that's what it was. It was organic. It was organic.
Facts.
Nah, that's like I said, man, I appreciate the real shit. 'Cause, you know, niggas will get up here and start lying. Yeah, man. we was in the lab for nights on end.
Nah, man.
Thought about doing coke to keep me up. Like,
Nah, bro.
for real. Like, nah. But you know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, like, when you keep it real, you speaking to a crowd that like that's not looking for the fabricated shit. Like, some people might give you a quick example. Like, so, you know, I cut hair.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of my bros, he involved in the shop or whatever. You know, I'm new to the shop, and you know he be cutting hair. So, and it's out in the country, so you know I'm not hitting niggas for like 50. So any barbers that watch this, I know they gonna be like, yo, you got charging niggas $1,500. I'm in the country, like, so I'm charging $30, $25, something like that. You know, reasonable shit. But bro, you know, like I would notice, like, and I'm new to the shop, I'll be cutting. I knock one head out. I knock 2 heads out, knock 3 heads out. He's still on 1 head, like he a legit barber, like. And what I started to notice, I'm like, damn, like I'm knocking out like 3 cuts by his 1. And what ended up happening was, I'm like, damn, this might be bad for us because my clients might be feeling like they being rushed, like, right? And his clients might be like, damn, yo, I'm here all day in this chair, like.
Right.
And what I tried to break down to him was like, you know, I go by the hour. If I knock out 3 cuts in an hour, I'm technically getting paid $75 an hour.
Right.
If you knock out 1 cut in an hour, that's $25 an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be conscious of your time. You could actually get what you need done in a short amount of time and maximize on that. So people might go into, and I'm saying that because you'll have people in the joint and it might be real easy to drop a track.
Right.
But they done paid for studio time. Now they gotta fill this time up. You know what I'm saying? They so focused on this fabricated story. Like, sometimes if this shit come easy, go with it, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think niggas like Wayne got thousands of songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he probably could do 20. He could probably do a whole tape in a day. Like,
Right.
Facts.
but it's the consistency, like, you know what I'm saying? And then quality got to be there. That joint right there that we just was playing, like, that's hard, like, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna even start.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? I would just left that out the story. We
Right.
I wouldn't even have spoken about not that ass. Like, we would have talked about everything else.
Right.
Right.
But nah, that's legit joint. I ain't even gonna front. I'm gonna ask y'all this: like, do y'all get any inspiration from like Dipset? Cause like that beat that came on, that was like that. I was
he
like,
pointing to the ripper, like
I fuck with Cam, man.
yeah, that beat right there was like, ooh, like good mix, good sample. I'm like, it's soulful trap. Like, I don't know if they got that genre out there yet. Like, but that was that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to talk too much about the song. The title is, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about DR. I don't feel like all our listeners need to kind of be hip to it.
We can talk about DR.
We're talking about the resorts.
Yeah, all right. You know, we don't want to make it hot for niggas. Like, but you said, but yeah,
word.
Fire.
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, facts. So, but fire.
But you said something cool though. Like, it's a term in business that you can't have something it's really rare where you find something that's fast, quality, and cheap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You normally gotta pick 2 out of 3. It's either gonna be fast and quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you get 2 out of 3, you good. Something fast and it's quality.
Right.
I'm cool with the. You know what I'm saying?
It's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. You feel me? But then you got something that's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It all. It's like when they cut the fruit up, man.
Right.
At your local grocery store, like
they didn't have to.
They didn't have to, but this convenience is the reason why it's expensive. You know.
Right.
But like, I like to see artists because as an artist, you have it. The time part is thrown out the window because once I get it, is how long it took to make it.
Right.
So it just seemed like you guys had a good symmetry, a good dialectical symmetry, and just a good like tandem that it just made this easy for y'all. What would y'all say?
Definitely. And I say too, like, and you all know, you both or all 3 of you in business, like, it take money to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So paying for a good studio, like we was talking about the engineer yesterday, like Judah,
Shout out to Judah,
he did
Word.
work with Wale and Nas and Wu Tang.
Raheem
So
Devon. Yeah.
Raheem Devon. So if you go into a studio with somebody like that, they not finna let you half-ass. Like it was a bunch of times he was in there redo that line. Like that's garbage.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
He
saying?
don't he don't
You know what
allow
I'm saying?
he don't allow smoking in the
Yeah.
studio.
And
And
it would-
it take up too much time.
Yeah, and he
You gotta
had a
come in there locked
relationship.
in.
He had a relationship with him. It was my first time going in there with
like
him,
that.
and he talked to me like, you know, like my pops would talk to me. He's like, "Bro, that's garbage. You could do that better." Like,
Yeah.
you know, like what you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
I
that's
feel
real.
like paying for that as opposed to like you can't always go to your homeboy studio. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
For better or worse, he might be a yes man. You know what I'm saying? You need some of
Right.
them too.
Yeah.
But you know, in certain situations, you got to pay for the quality, and I think that's what it was. We paid for a quality atmosphere and
That's
environment.
It was like writing a storyboard, you know, for a movie. We had came up with the concepts and, you know, what we wanted to talk about before we went in the studio. That way, when we went in the studio, we took advantage of the time. You know, we wasn't going in there just listening to the music or, you know, just rolling up and, you know, an hour go by, you know, that's X amount of dollars being thrown out the window.
Right.
We went in there and it was about business, you know.
That's that independent grind though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that y'all need to like for upcoming rappers and so I think that's something that you really gotta press on, like because a lot of time is wasted with vibing and you got the chicks in there, you got, you know what I'm saying, then you writing and then you rolling, smoking, sipping, like that's 6-7 different things that's all on the clock. And I feel like, yeah, that's something like when y'all speak to more people, like even here on the show, like whatever the case may be, y'all stress that fact that listen, what Jay say, 2 bars go in. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's where you gotta be prepared to, because I mean, that this business is it can become predatory
Right.
on the artist.
Right.
Like, you
That's
know what
a
I'm saying? The system is pushed by people. Like, you think of like, I look in New York, you got 131st Street, 160, whatever, right? And you look at all of these blocks. On every block, there's a nigga who's thinking this is gonna take him out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for all of them niggas, they gotta go somewhere to get stuff mixed. They gotta go somewhere to get, you know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
the system isn't, you know, that's why that top is so small because that pyramid, the bottom is so big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So anything that'll help a nigga climb that ladder, like, and get more bang for his buck, like you said, like, stop going to. I mean, you gotta support your niggas, but your niggas gotta support you right.
Right.
Word.
And yesing and all of that, that's not supporting. You know, that's enabling. You know, and that's,
Everything
that's
got
not real.
everything got to serve a purpose, man. If you're in the studio with me, you gotta have a purpose. You're either gonna be getting some behind the scenes work, you know, recording, or you know, even if it's women in there or something like that, you know, that you might be doing a party song that might help you get into the vibe, man. But you got to go on there with a game plan, and you gotta get shit done.
Yeah. And it's I don't want to take like it's a quick story, but my engineer I used back in LA, and like it's the same thing. Like we was talking about prices, like bro, like I could go somewhere for studio time, like in one state, bro, and it'd be $25 an hour. If I go to a good studio in LA, bro, it's hit me for about $80 to $100 an hour.
Right,
Legit. But my engineer, he from Virginia too, matter of fact, Sergio. But he's worked with fucking Young Thug, Wale, like anybody we could really name, like that's hot right now, Gunna, all of them. And like you had pointed it out, Bizz, but you had talked about time. And I asked him, I was like, what's something like you got from each one of them? Like Wayne or Wale, Thug, Gunna, like what makes them so good at it? Is it something in the recording process? And he was like, no, bro. He said it's just time. Like they just put in time. That's it. So like when you talk about maximizing time, like I'm trying to get every bang for that $80 to $100 I'm gonna get for that hour. Whether that's talking to him and picking his brain about something that could make this better, or is knocking out as many songs and perfecting this as much as possible. Like that's all it comes down to is time.
That's real.
And that's just the overall lesson for business though, too, though. Like
Yeah.
if you running a business, don't be in your establishment wasting time, smoking, wasting time, like trying to floss for the ladies, wasting or the men. Don't be wasting time in there, like just doing nothing, you know, like because you on the clock.
Same thing for engineers, man. Engineers be milking that clock because we paying them by the
Mhm,
hour. They
mhm.
go on there, they come in 15 minutes late, they ordering food, go to the bathroom,
Smoke
taking
break.
forever to do some little bullshit mixing they can do in a couple seconds, man. Like, I done seen it all, man. So, Judah ain't like that. He a true professional, but I have been in the studio with some engineers that's lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
So, artists, be careful of that, man.
Nah, that's real. What inspired you to do this? Where because it's a funny little parallel that I picked up on. I find it to be powerful, but I'm gonna save it till later. But what made you say, you know what, I want to do this? Like
Music, period.
Music period.
yeah, music
Yeah.
period. Because I mean, I don't know nobody financial situation
Right.
Mhm.
and shit like that. But a lot of times, whenever it comes to things that our people are doing, it's usually we doing it to get up out the hood, like right.
Yeah.
Niggas
Right.
go to basketball. We, this is our mode of freedom,
Mhm.
and I don't, you know what I'm saying. I never felt like, not saying that y'all I never struggled, but I felt like, we got to be appreciative of our blessings. I'm seeing you here with your pops.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he did what he had to do to
Yeah.
provide,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, a life for you.
Yeah.
With you, I know, and that was I guess I'm gonna sling on it by, but knowing the situation with your father, like, you know what I'm saying, and losing him at a young age, and y'all two are so close. Like I see that as like, it's like powerful. It's powerful to just see the effects of one father can have, not just over his son, but then the ones around him. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and
Shout out to Tang.
yeah, for real, man. That's
Big
real
ass
powerful.
Big shout out.
So
Yeah.
I asked the question thinking like, how much of your father played a part. You know what I'm saying? Because I know your father was big in the DC hip hop.
Yeah.
So speak on that though, if you can.
So my dad found a Rare Essence, man, legendary drummer. You know what I'm saying, and he's always been had like a big presence, in my life. Before I even realized it. Like, oh, you foot son, stuff like that. They celebrate his birthday every year on the radio, everything, man. And he opened up a lot of doors for me to this day.
Mm.
But long story less long. The reason I started to do this, man, I was in LA and I was acting, and I enjoy acting and everything, but it was just something missing. There was something holding me back, and I just needed to express myself. I'm acting. I tell other people's stories, but I wanted to tell my own. You know what I'm saying? And losing my father, losing my brother, and the shit I go through in my own personal life, I had to express that, man. And I wanted to keep my father's legacy alive, but do it in my own way. I
Right.
wanted to use my voice, so when I decided to do rap, I was in LA and I said I'm gonna move back to the DMV. People was like, nigga, you crazy. Why would you leave LA to go to the DMV? They don't even have a rap scene. But I was like, the shit is emerging and I wanted my sound to reflect that. So I moved to Southeast DC in my father's hood, same house he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? And this it's in Highlands, it's a rough area, man. But I wasn't there to like rep the hood. I was just there to like, I just wanted to be in that environment and capture that
That's
essence.
powerful.
And to this day, my father, he opened up doors for me. I tell people who I am, they say, oh my, your father put me on like Baba. Baba was like, yeah, my father put him on in the game or whatever, and he got me to open up for Benny and get relationships with that, man, and looked out for me. So, for me to be up here using my voice, like it's very symbolic. And I feel very fulfilled. It gives me a purpose. And I also lost my brother. So, Amir AWAL was like my brother. He kind of like stepped in, that same kind of role and
Always.
took me under his wing, man. And,
That's powerful.
so yeah, it's very symbolic.
Yeah, bro. Now that was a great connecting point you put right there.
Yeah.
Biz. I was actually talking to my mom earlier today, and she was like, "I know your pop's excited to be at the party with you, because I take him everywhere. We went to Colombia for his birthday all the time."
Right, man. I missed that one.
Hey, yo, and he always the livest one there. And like it was like growing up, bro. Like I had most of my friends didn't have their dads. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like most of them. like one of my best friends, his dad, I mean, strung out or, you know, in jail, died, you know, or like all my friends. So we always had the house where my parents was everybody's parents. And this is me growing up. Like everybody, if you meet my friends back home, like he was the basketball coach.
Right.
They was spending the night at the crib. If they needed something to eat, they was coming to our house and we was doing, and my parents not even together, but they would figure out a way, like they was the neighborhood parents. You know what I'm saying?
That's powerful.
So
Y'all were a family.
yeah. You know, they kind of put that glue together. And then my dad actually did videos. You know what I'm saying? So we in California, so MC Hammer, like Spice One, that's like super California bear. You might not see that, but he rapped with Tupac and all that back in the day. Spice One and them. So he was working on a lot of those videos back then. You know what I'm saying? So I would be on set. Like I remember meeting MC Hammer, bro, when I was like with the glitter pants, the big joints. I remember meeting him. So it was always in my blood. And I think at some point, bro, you just kind of find your purpose or your passion in something, you know, and I feel like that's when you really, of course you want to get paid from it. I'd be sitting here lying if I said, nah, it ain't about the money. Like, but I feel like the same as it could be with being a teacher or a lawyer or a judge, a nurse, if you love what you're doing and you're getting paid for it, like it feels like you're not working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer, they're willing to go to school and become $300,000 in debt to do something they love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like for me, like I could spend my last like on a studio session because it makes me feel like that good when I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I
that's
get
real.
that type of feeling when I'm in there. It's like we've been broke 10 times. Like you can get it back 11. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it feels like. And then when I had that, it's like, okay, that's when I knew. It was like, okay, this it.
It's your purpose, man. I remember watching this video of Miles Davis. They said, you know, if you wasn't famous and Miles Davis, would you still be a musician? He said, yeah, music is always in my head. Like I can't get it out, you know, even if I wanted to. And sometimes I feel that same way. I just be in life and I be like, damn, like that's a bar, you know, my life experiences and stuff like that. You know, just listening to, you know, an instrumental or beat, you know, words just come to my head. Like I just can't help it.
Right.
You know?
Nah, that's real. So it was funny when I pulled up and when I seen Pops dealing with the stuff, Mo had told me that we had a camera guy. You know what I'm saying? So I see Pops and think that was Pops. Now funny, it was like he do kind of look a little bit like me, but it just sped. I was like, what's the chances? And then when you told me that was your Pops, then I'm still watching him like work with bro, you doing the lights and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm just getting LeVar Ball. For real, like, no, and those are people like, those is my heroes. Kyrie Pops, that's my hero. LeVar is my hero. Like,
man.
It's like, it's, you know, we just had Father's Day the other day. You feel me? And I know y'all scroll down.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's
Good
Day.
looks, bro. Good looks, man.
Sir.
And you know, you scroll down the timeline and you see, this was the first year I seen a meme get out first that was saying, all y'all single mothers, don't do what y'all be doing on Sunday this year. Like, we not having it. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what the meme said. Like, so this is the first year I ain't see too much hateful stuff towards the fathers, but there's so many powerful fathers out there, man. Like, it's like, we've all had our fathers at different stages, like, you know what I'm saying, right here, and the effect that has, like they the real live Avengers, they the real live superheroes,
bro.
Like for real, like, you know what I'm saying, Big Mo, that's a fave for me, like, you know what I'm saying, his pops, like that's my dog right there, like your pops super cool, just met him, like, you know what I'm saying, your pops a legend, like my pops. He was, you know what I'm saying, a legend just on the other, you know, on the other side of things, you know, like, you know, but it's still like, even when he, you know, came home after serving his time, strict family, man, you know what I'm saying? It was those effects, man, like to this day, like, matter of fact, the last person we did on this show was my cousin, Kenneth Chamberlain. His movie was released and everything. If y'all get the chance, go check that out. The killing of Kenneth Chamberlain Sr. Morgan Freeman's on dealing with it. It's a big movie right now, like powerful. But
yes, sir.
Those fruits, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what legacy is, like, you know. And I asked what inspired y'all. because in order for y'all to be passionate about something, it usually connects. Like, it's rare somebody just wakes up and say, oh, I'm passionate about golf, like to where I'm willing to die for it, and his father never played it, his uncle. Like, usually your passion was kind of seeded into you, like, you know what I'm saying? Someone seeded on. When I talk about Laval, I talk about Kyrie pops, like, they'll tell you the story. Steph's pops, like, they'll tell you the stories. When they was 2 years old, my dad put the basketball in my hand, like, and it's usually your passion kind of starts from wanting to impress that man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's where a lot of passion comes from in life. You look at this person that you've come from, and you like, you know, that first shot you made when you was 2 years old. Like, I know my son, he felt it when I watched him hit his first, you know what I'm saying? I had a little basket put over there. Me, I'm wild emotional, nigga, so I start tearing up. Right? Like, I have to walk off, and my shorty be like, oh, look at him, he all emotional. I'm just like, nah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it mean a lot. And when he reads that, now he's aiming to get that feeling and emotion, and then boom, here comes passion. Like, you know, and it's not 100% of the time, but it was I peeped that, like, and that's like I said, that's one of the things that I find to be real with y'all, because you don't always have to draw from poverty. Right. You don't always have to draw from adversity. You don't always have to draw from, oh, I was in the gutter and shit was fucked up, and I used to get my ass beat, and I used to run home. Niggas used to rob me.
Niggas be lying.
Niggas be lying.
Yeah,
like,
niggas
you
be
know
lying.
what I'm saying? Like, yo, you could, like, that's another reason why I like that DR. Like, you out, you enjoying life. Like, people, not everybody, like, we got rappers that, you know what I'm saying, they speak to that pain, but nigga, what it feel like if I'm happy? Like, like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do I play when I'm in a good mood? Like, I'm in a good mood, it's a sunny day, I pop in a tent, go kill somebody. Why, nigga?
Right, man.
Why, my
shit
G?
you can't listen to on Sundays.
Right, like,
You know what
I
I'm
don't want to
saying?
have to hurry up and turn this shit down. My grandmother get in the car, and I go, oh, it's on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying y'all ain't putting out no gospel music, but y'all putting out real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I it's appreciative. Like, I'm very appreciative of it. Like, because I feel like hip hop was kind of going like this. Like, it was straying off of what hip hop was. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that interview with Irv Gotti recently. And he was basically talking about Drake's new album, and he was saying, like, yo, you know, if they saying that's real hip hop, that's not. He's like, that's not real hip hop. Drake got a powerful enough a voice to really kind of direct where hip hop goes. Like, he says, this is the type of shit that make me want to go get a Ja Rule or DMX, like, find the next one, somebody who's just real, like, so we can even, it's like, that's, you know, DMX is more the extreme in this way, right? But when you start swinging over here, you just trying to do whatever to kind of, like, you know, get it kind of centered up, like, you know, like, and I appreciate, like, I for real, like, I appreciate real hip hop. Like,
I just appreciate real music in the sense of, like, I like music who y'all blessings don't seem to take away from nobody else's blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to see young dudes getting money, old dudes getting money. I like to see everybody
winning,
getting bags. But when you tell me the money got blood on it, like, I can't celebrate your money and mourn the loss of a life at the same time. Like, you asking me to do that. So you really asking me not to even celebrate your blessings. You asking me to celebrate your
inability to get locked up for the shit. You probably should be
celebrate
locked up for
getting away. Celebrate getting away with something. You feel me?
Right, man.
And I think that's kind of what strayed hip hop away from, like, where it was supposed to go. Like, I got this thing where, like, just because you carry a gun don't mean you're a gangster. You know what I mean? Like, I miss the day where we was rolling around like cowboys. That's how me and my friends, we got the mentality like we cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, legally got everything we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I look for guys like me, I'm like, okay, we the good guys. Like, we the ones that when the bandits come, it's up to us to save the village. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's up to us to save the village. And when y'all approach y'all music, it kind of feel the same way to me, like, where it's like, all right, we the cowboys.
Right.
Like,
Man.
we the ones that's gotta ride out for our genre, for our culture. Or it's gonna sound like it's gonna sound like something for
Force.
something for the villains or something for the crossover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds
Right.
like either the people you trying to impress outside the community,
Right.
or it sounds like people victimizing the community.
Right.
Where
right.
like when people just of the community come out,
Yeah.
just of it. I'm just of it. Everybody's not a villain. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And just because you're a criminal don't mean you're a villain either. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
straight
Right.
up, because
That's the balance.
that's the balance.
That's the balance. Like, don't get it twisted. That gangster shit, it do something for me when I
Right.
need that. You get what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, for instance, like Ross, like I listen to Ross, and yeah, it might make me think about getting a pack. It do. It do. But like I look at it deeper, like it's like, nigga, like like I got kids now.
Yeah.
So technically, as long as my integrity isn't challenged, ain't nothing not on that table
Right.
when it comes to providing for them. You get what I'm saying? So if it get to the point where there is no jobs and there is no, but should I know this a move, I may have to do that. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I may have to take those risks to put myself in a position to where I can do something more peacefully. Like, that's the sacrifice I gotta take. But when I'm not in that mindset, like, you know what I'm saying, opening businesses, I'm doing shit, I need shit that's speaking to that. Like,
Right.
and the fact that y'all just want me to stay in this that vibration is for survival.
Right.
But when you live in a survival mode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
every day is the day you could be taken out. That's
Word.
not the way to live. That type of anxiety actually kills you. That stress kills you.
Right.
A lot of times we like locking ourselves into stress music. It's like you can overtrain.
Right.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You need to be able to rest and
That's
recover.
true.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
That's
the
a
strongest people gotta rest and recover. I can't just. You supposed to do what? Weight training 3 days out the week, they say. Like the
Right.
time niggas 3-4 days, something like that. Like heavy, because your shit starts to tear down. You never give it a chance to build up. Like
Right.
so, like I said, when I say appreciative, like, and I'm gonna say it a lot because it's something that's needed. Like, and me personally, like I'm one of them people. Like, I'm past getting fresh based off of what niggas say is fresh. Like, my idea is fresh is what do my niggas have that I could wear? Like, I can't wait for my niggas to knock off a fucking Tim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'm complete. My outfits is complete. Like,
Right, nigga.
I still got to
Right.
shoot to Mr. Timberland to get my Tims. Y'all already
Right.
know the vibes. Like,
Right,
but as soon
right.
as one of my brothers make a Tim, it's over. Like, so I rock my niggas shirt. It's right here. It's my man Charged Up Noah.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? From VA. This is his brand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody I think I was talking to you about. I really want to link y'all in because
yeah.
matter of fact, I got his mixtape out there. I'm gonna let y'all. We gonna do a little swap too because
do it.
it's just that real hip hop is like. It's like I'm a fiend for that shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't even be known. Yo, Uzi Vert or whatever can come deliver pizza right now. I won't even recognize the dude. I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't be tuned in all the time. I'm just getting back into the mix of stuff. I ain't been watching videos. Like, I've been on my corny shit, whatever. Like, but I'd rather support my peoples. But I'm not no ignorant supporter. I'm not going like, if I'm listening to your shit and your shit not popping, I'm not going to convince you to spend more money and going in there, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a deep talk. I might not come right at it, but you'll be able to tell if I'm sitting there on some shit like, or if I be like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened to you, Dom? You was working over at this, what happened to that job? Like, I'm going to drop the clue there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what y'all got, I need y'all to go hard. You've been in it 2 years. Like, you all right where you at. That's a nice place to be at with what you doing. Like, one thing I know about rapping, though, the more you do it, it's like a muscle. The better that shit get.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ain't even about what you saying. It's when you focus on your flow.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And you start really like, it's like sex, my G. Like, it's like how you hitting that fucking beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, real talk.
When you catch
like,
that rhythm.
when you catch
You
that
gotta get the
rhythm,
10,000 hours though.
you gotta get the
you gotta-
10,000 hours.
Yeah, you
We
can't-
only
you can't cheat that.
I say this in every episode. You only get better at what you do.
That's a fact.
Right.
You're not getting better at anything you're not doing.
Where y'all at now, nigga? That's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you would have, when you telling me 2 years, even when you said it, I'm like, this nigga's fronting. He's fronting because it's polished. You get what I'm saying? But then at the same time, that shit is in you. Like that shit, rhythm is gonna be in you, nigga. You was born from a drum. You see what I'm saying?
man. Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? Amir, like that West Coast what? Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is in y'all. Like, y'all.
But get
y'all
back to the
talk with a flow.
continuation though. Like
Uh-huh.
it's a continuation. You
Right.
talking about two people who were like they were at the inception of the genres of music.
Right.
From he met MC Hammer.
Yeah.
It don't
Yeah,
get
bruh.
more.
Yeah,
It
that's a
don't
fact.
get bigger than that. Like I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like I don't think it gets bigger than
Passes
that. You know
on,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
That's a fact.
Your
Music
fa-
is spiritual.
Your
Yeah.
father is a forefather of go-go. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man, because like you know, you was talking about like that bridge between like Drake and you know DMX. It's just like we lost them too soon. I think Nipsey was like that perfect. Nipsey was like the reason. Nipsey was the tipping point of why I started rapping. I remember when he dropped Victory Lap. Me and Amir was there, you know, when he did the signing the day after it dropped. Like, and like when that man came out, his mom said he had a glow. Like he really did have a glow. And I saw him, like I was starstruck. You know what I'm saying? I think he had to leave. We didn't get to meet him. He had to go catch a flight, man. And I don't know, the seed was just planted. I wasn't rapping then. I was just like, man, I want to be that. You know, I want to go back home in the DMV. I want to be there. I want to put people on and do that, you know. And back to my father. My father was like that, you know. He used to put people on when they had the Mochella on Florida Avenue, you know, where they play at the Metro PCS. 40 years ago, 35 years ago, my dad, he had an arcade on that same corner and he used to play music, go-go music right there. And it's been a tradition ever since. You know, when I meet Big G from Backyard and Big G was like, yo, like your dad was the reason I got into go-go. You know, I didn't have a band. He used to let me rap for Rare Essence. And he was just like, yo, your dad gave me equipment so I can start a Backyard band and I had to pay him back. You know what I'm saying? So if there's anything you need, you just let me know. So it's just like, you know, back to the whole father thing. Like that's who I wanted to be. Like, so I think I realized that a few years ago. I was just like, man, I always wanted to be my dad. Like that nigga was cool as shit. But I still gotta be Devin. Devin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't in the drums and shit, but like I got a nice voice.
But it's a reason why when you read like religious texts, I don't care what religion it is, they say your name and then they like in Judaism it's such and such and such
Son.
Ben such and such and such. Like, and that means Daniel, son of.
Right.
It
Yeah.
means son of. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like, and the thing I appreciate
Thor,
about
Odin's son.
Odin's son. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm
My
starting,
name mean divine and poet.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Like these are just when you plant seeds like that, you know the type of flower that's going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like, and I think it's important to just show some love to the fathers for a second because like it also gets to this thing where like we done also seen our fathers become fathers of things bigger than their children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when you see somebody who is a father of go-go,
Mm-hmm.
like my father took care of my whole my whole mother's side of the family. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hoods that he wasn't even from,
Right.
didn't even take no part in. Like even my friends later on, if you come to my house, my father cooking for you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's just embedded in them. You feel me? And he gonna
Facts.
call you to make sure, like, yo, you was fucking with that, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
that's just the type of person he is. So when you see dudes play a bigger role in the environment and breeding the environment, nourishing the environment, I still think that men are nurturing creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I don't
Right.
get into the whole gender dynamics and things like that because it's really about like the men who are able to show us how to use all of our energy to just be the best people we could possibly be. And then when we get older,
Right.
we start seeing the demons we start seeing the demons and the obstacles and the struggles
It's
and
easier to fight them now.
and it get
Yeah.
easier for
Easier
us.
for the
And then we
fighter,
start meeting people who interacted with them back in the day.
Yeah.
And we like, he impacted you 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and you still wearing that?
Yeah.
Like, like
Right.
That's a fact. I always felt like that with my pops. Like when I used to go see him at his barbershop, everybody I would dap up and have like a 20 in their hand or something, like straight up. So like it was a mall out there. So whenever we used to go to the mall, I used to be like, yo, stop by my pop's shop. I know I could rack up on some chicken. But it was like, from looking at that, I always said like, what I want to leave my kids it ain't gonna be money.
Right.
It's gonna be that type of love and respect, like, cause I feel like, and money. Don't get it twisted,
Right,
and money,
And some
but
cheese.
yeah, definitely. But what I want them to be able to go for a job interview if they have to, and somebody, yo, your dad was Bizz. Oh, listen, look, yo, tell them other people go ahead, they good, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, or you know what I mean, whatever, like that type of love, like, and that just come from real niggas, like
Yeah.
real. That's what that is. That's part of that legacy, like, but like. What y'all are doing is, I think it's just so powerful that y'all can just take that energy, put it into something, and have the passion to do it, and y'all not half-assing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all serious, y'all dead ass with this shit. Like, and it's quality. You gonna see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like, I want to ask you too, man, like, you said you had shot out to LA with your pops, high school. That's a big change to make a move in high school. Like, it's better to make those moves when you young. Like, you know what I'm saying? What was that like? Like, and how long have you been rapping? Because he hit 2 years.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like from the time I met you, I used to be like, oh, this, no lie.
Yeah, we go back.
Yeah, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? The time I met you, I'm like, I probably knew you for like some years before I even knew you was really from Cali.
Right.
I always got like a New York vibe from you. Like, it was just like,
I got it on the hat right now, bro. Noah, New York.
yeah, like,
It's always
for real. Like, I always got, but it wasn't like, I always felt like you was a New York nigga who didn't want everybody to know you was a New York nigga. Like, for real, like, because it wasn't like you be repping it. Like,
Right.
but like, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, one of your favorite rappers is Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely wouldn't have thought you was from Cali.
Right.
You got Nas and shit.
Right.
I always remember, I was like, and I think when I found out you was from Cali, I was like, this nigga's he love Nas. Like, so I'm like, shit. But Nas to me is probably the best lyricist, like, ever. Like, I can't even, like, people got they take, but when it
Hey,
comes
look.
to like, just,
Hey, look, you see.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you already know
I
how
know
you
where
go.
his vote is going, but like, Nas is always, to me, like, it's always been Nas and Kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jay. You can never take, but it's the way Jay has the lyrics, he has the talent, he has the consistency. Old Jay more so speaks to people, right? And that's one of his talents. Like, Nas, the way Nas kills a beat, his flow, the lyrics, the complexity, the deepness. It's like, when they use that term God MC,
Yeah.
I got Nas there, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's no shot at nobody else. So
That's a shot. That's a shot.
That's not a shot, bro.
That's a shot.
no, it is
not
a shot.
if you speaking facts.
It's
shot.
a slot.
That's a
Hey,
shot.
He's
It's
thinking
not a
God
shot. Hey, look,
MC.
so
me,
mine is-
Jehovah.
so-
That's what he's
right.
thinking of that
Oh,
bar.
man.
How you gonna
So
call
mine-
somebody else somebody's bar?
Nah,
Yeah.
but that's what I
Yeah,
like.
So mine is always like, and it's always been. This is probably why you say that too, Biz, because it's always been Nas, like Big
Yeah.
and Jay for me. And I was like, I don't care what order you put them in.
Right,
But I was the one, because my pops is New York, New Jersey. That's where he from.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of
Alright.
people. So my summers and my winters, he would send me back with my
That
grandmother.
explains a lot.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
explains a
So
lot.
I was in Newark. I was in Jersey City. I had family in Harlem. I had
Right.
family in Brooklyn. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I was coming back home after the summer, and I was bringing people those Clue mixtapes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And bringing them Funk Flex
I
and
used to
all of
hate
that.
niggas like you, man.
Bro.
I used to be jealous as fuck.
Hey,
yo.
look.
To be able to play both coasts
Hey, wait a minute.
as a young nigga.
Right.
So if you go, I promise you, if you go back to any of my high school, middle school, elementary school friends, they'd be like, yo, Amir was the first one who told me to listen to Jadakiss. This before Spotify and Apple Music. I wasn't listening to Nas before that. Like, what the fuck? Fabulous. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
When he was really with Clue. You know what I'm saying? So when I had that, and then my dad, like I said, he was in LA, but I was still going to high school in the Bay Area. So that's E40, that's Too Short.
Right,
so you got
right.
the player stuff.
Right.
Then
right.
you go to LA, you got the gangster rap, you know, but you also got G-Funk. There's
Right.
funk that come with that.
Okay.
Then you go to New York and New Jersey for your winters. I got Redman, I got
Yeah.
the Locks, I got Onyx.
Right, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I got
yeah.
Prodigy, so I'm listening to all of these things, and it's just naturally like that's how I talk. I got a bunch of different vernacular.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're not from somewhere else. It's just
Smooth.
like that's It's like the Tupac effect. You just was everywhere.
Yeah, no, right. That's
I'm still tripping off of this list, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
Yeah, you know, bro, you know he Jigga. He team Jigga. I don't, you know.
It don't matter.
I
boy.
can't
It's all
listen.
good.
That's a
Listen,
preference at that
as
point.
much as
It's
at
not a
times-
preference.
No,
It's not a preference.
Hove is great, you know.
Like it ain't about just being great. We just,
Yo.
real talk, bro. I'm sorry, like
Here we go.
y'all started it. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro.
with my Wakiki.
I don't care, bro. Y'all started it, bro. I'm keeping it real.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna have to do a top 5.
Oh,
We
yeah,
can't
yeah,
have
we can do
rappers
that
up
right
We
here.
do
now.
top fives.
We don't. Yeah,
We do
let's
top
do
You
five.
want to do top 5s before we start the conversation?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
So
Let's start with him. We already started talking, so go on ahead.
Hold
Mo.
on. I'm gonna go with my number one MC, and I'm gonna say
just
why.
do 2 through 5, man.
No.
Yeah, 'cause we know one. We
Just
know
do 2
one.
through
Right.
5.
Straight up.
Come
Straight
on,
up.
man.
You know who number one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The number one rapper probably signed all the other rappers y'all about to put on the list at some point in his career.
Uh-huh.
And we talked about people, older men who created opportunities for other people, but that's a whole nother. But you're also talking about lyrical
Dame Dash,
ability.
right.
You already. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
bro.
man, Dame
What we talking? Now
We can't-
we
we can't
doing
erase. All right,
we
go
doing
ahead. Nah,
fave
finish-
people.
Finish doing your top
We
5.
doing favorite rap artist.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, favorite rap artist.
Yes.
Favorite hip hop artist.
Favorite hip hop
All right.
artist.
Because he was
That's
talking
good.
about
Top
people
five.
that gave
Yeah,
grown men
got you.
opportunities.
Yeah, I
and
love
I was
Dame.
just
Top
talking
five.
about, you know,
Love
Dame,
Dame.
you know, how you just,
I love Dame.
you know.
That'd be the pinnacle of my show if I ever got him on the show.
Oh, he coming. Oh, he coming.
Yeah,
I
you
love
come.
I got a link for y'all too. Y'all should bring on the podcast
Let's go
because he's
pop
a
it,
direct link.
All right.
I love
Today.
Dame Dash, bro.
Love him.
I love Dame Dash. I love everybody.
Don't do
I
no
love
Dame
Nas.
slander.
I love Nas.
Let's get to the 5.
Let's get
man.
this 5,
to the
man.
5
You're
first.
starting 5. Let's go.
Nah, y'all go first. Y'all go
Yeah,
first. Let
I
me hit a
started.
blasphemy
Want me to
first.
start it?
Yeah, start
Okay.
down here.
Let me hit a blasphemy
So-
first.
Top 5
Blasphemy.
artists.
So 1 is Nas. 2 through 5 is not really in order. Like 2
2 through 5 never in
through-
order.
Yeah, 2 through 5 is like just how I'm feeling.
Cause so that just give you a reason to openly disrespect Jay-Z. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'ma
Cause that's
say-
what
He
what
won
people,
Jay
I'ma
Solid
say-
too, and then 3 to 5.
So I'ma
like
say
3 to 5 should
Big,
Right.
Okay.
Big, Ice Cube,
Okay.
Jay, Black Thought.
It's a
I
very lyrical list.
recently met Black Thought too.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
he nice.
Yeah, it
he
was
nice,
wild.
man.
I actually met him with my son. It was a wild story. But go ahead, 5.
I'm gonna say Nas,
Mhm.
Tupac,
Mhm.
Jay, Ghostface Killer,
I like Ghostface. Yes.
and you know, I'm about to say Nip. There's an influence he had on me. I put Nip at 5.
All right.
Oh, so we can. All right.
So we doing fave.
Favorite rappers, not
Favors.
Various
Yeah,
rappers.
we not. Yeah, and it's not necessarily
Now who
my
got
favorite.
not
So-
monkey flipping with a funky rhythm like
So, all right. So my number 1 gonna be X.
quality.
It's my number 1. Like to me, nigga, if I'm going to war, I want X. I want X with me.
That's
And
the
if you
first
praying-
CD. That's the first CD I ever bought.
That's my first. I swear to God.
Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
I
First-
swear to my mother. That was 13. I spent $13 on it.
Yeah.
No lie.
That's the first CD I ever
And then I
bought.
sold it to these white boys by my cousin Sam, a few miles from here. You know, when he was young, I sold it to him for $25, a silver chain, and a universal remote.
Hey, DMX would have been proud.
Yeah,
Nah, for
Rest in peace,
that I
X.
was pranking on people. That was before Universal Remote. Nah, I swear,
Yeah.
I never forget that shit. So I got X. X is, and we told my faves. That's my number
Right.
1. My number 2 is gonna be Kiss.
Yep.
My number 3 is gonna be Cam. My number 4 is gonna be Nas, and then my number 5 is gonna be Ye.
I ain't mad
Okay.
at that.
I ain't
my
mad at
5.
that.
Hold on, see your 5 again.
My 5 favorite.
Why you steaming like
My
that,
5
Mark?
favorite.
Yeah.
My 5
Because I
favorite.
feel like nobody mentioned Hove. Where anybody
Nah,
put Hove
nah.
on their list?
I put Hove on.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all
that's
put Hove
number,
on.
bro.
Yeah,
Number
I'm
3.
just
Damn.
saying these are my favorites. Like
Okay.
my number 6. My number 6. Yeah. You know what? See, this is.
Who
fucked
your
up.
number 6?
Nah,
Keep
nah.
going. Go
nah,
ahead,
no,
bro.
Listen.
Go ahead,
coming
bro.
off the bench?
Nah, cause now when I'm got me hurrying.
Who coming
now
off
my
the
whole
bench?
shit changing up. I got X at 1.
Uh-huh.
I got Pac at 2.
Pog at 2. Cool.
I got Kiss at 3.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
X1, Pac 2, Kiss 3, Cam 4, Ye 5.
You remind me of Cam too.
Right? Ye 5.
Hold on, what
And
number
then
was Cam?
he was 4.
Oh, say your list again.
Yo.
X is X,
Pop.
Pac, Kiss, Cam. I got Ye here. Ye is on the thumb, but I feel like I got 3 niggas on this thumb right here. I'm gonna say my 5 is a 5A, B, and C, and that's gonna be
5A, B, and C.
5A, B, and C. It's gonna be Ye, Nas, and Jay. Cause as much as I criticize Jay, I probably know more Jay than everybody up here. I love Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
Most
shit.
of us probably do.
Yeah, I never was shit on talent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like he be the there be times I be needing him. Like times like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit with him and Pusha, nigga, that shit is fucking neck and wrist. Like when you just be needing that's the J I need. Fuck
Yeah.
all the politics. Let's leave out all of the funny acts
jiggy.
that's happened behind scenes and da da da. We talking about straight bars, like yeah, but it's when I'm saying my favorite, these is people. If I'm going to Mars, I can get an album from them. And if they say you can only bring one album up with Mars, yeah, it's gonna be
good.
an X album, a Kiss album, and you know what I'm saying? Because
Like
I feel
3 of J's.
I'm only gonna front.
Like
know,
3 of J's.
You going to Mars with all 3 volumes?
No. I honestly, nobody else might. I might throw like late registration in there. Maybe.
Nah, and y'all know
So, who
my
your
5
five, Mo?
favorite
My
isn't
top
my
5.
5
My top
best
5.
lyricists.
My top
That's all.
5
Let's go, Mo.
favorite.
Who
My
your
top
top
5
five?
favorite. Number one, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Number 1, Jay-Z. Number 2, and I know she like have hybrid, but nobody brings me more joy than listening to her rap.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, number 2.
Shit, damn,
Okay.
now I might need to change that
Like
shit.
when
Fuck.
she raps, bro, when she spits, bro, it's funny how money changes a situation. Like when when you give me stuff like that, I
I
don't
have to
need the
edit my
full
list.
discography. I don't need a full discography.
Okay, Lauryn Hill.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Lauryn Hill.
Cameraman, edit my list.
Yeah, bro, you to change your list 5 times,
know.
bro.
I know.
All right,
And you
all right.
added
Who number
3
3
people,
through
bro.
5?
All right.
All right, 3 through 5.
Damn,
All
that's a
right,
good one.
3 through 5. Like 3 through 5.
Wayne. I know
Lil
Wayne is yours.
Weezy at number 3. Lil Weezy at number 3. I think it's not any rapper who is the only person I see reaching Lil Wayne level is Lil Baby. Like Lil Baby is like my solid number 6. He don't had a tenure to make my top 5, but I love listening
Not
to Lil
YB?
Baby.
Okay.
Huh?
Now, why?
Young boy, I don't know. Young boy, I seen his credentials today. I was like, that boy is a problem.
That's what I was saying.
I'm gonna keep it real though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real, and I
Young
want
boy's
y'all
a
to go
problem.
back and listen to Lil Baby if you can. Lil Baby blessings don't take away from nobody else, bro.
Right.
Like when he rapping, he ain't killing a lot of people, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he really be trying to stay out of trouble, and he got that little Black Power song that I thought was just something that no other rapper in this era had tried to take on, making a song to uplift Black people intentionally and it not sound corny.
Okay.
Like you don't see that no more.
Right.
NBA YoungBoy will never. He will never do that. He will never step over there. Like, and I love him. I love him to death, bro. I remember when he first came out and everybody was like, "Oh, the next Lil Boosie," like, and I fell into it too. Like, I was with everybody. Like, yeah, he the future, and he is the future, most watched person on YouTube in the world. But Lil Baby over YoungBoy, that's a whole nother conversation. They both goats. They both greats. So we at
Can I
number
just say
4.
this real quick? Nah, because
Lil Wayne number 3.
I just want to say this about the Young Boy joint. Like, I
Go
just want to
ahead.
say this real quick about Young Boy. I think Young Boy is the epitome of hip hop. The reason why hip hop was designed to be a voice of the youth. And as sad as it may be, our youth is fucked up. Like, they're very depressed.
That's
They're
true.
very, you get what I'm saying? And he is the epitome of what hip hop should be. And he perfectly encompasses that reality that a lot of, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why they kind of really want to shun him, like, you know what I'm saying, take his music off of YouTube and shit like that because of that fact that like he don't give a fuck. He's not with none of the fucking systematic shit that's going on. If he feels like it's fuck you, it's fuck you. He don't care how hot you is, how popular you are. Like that was what hip hop started out as. Fuck the police. That mentality, YB encompasses that. Number 3 was Wayne. 4 was Baby. Who's your 5, bro?
I don't think KRS-One would agree. I don't think any of the forefathers of hip hop would agree with that statement, bruh. Like it's elements to this hip hop thing, bruh. It ain't just reflecting the worst things that's going like but we not gonna get there. We ain't gonna get there.
Right.
We ain't
That's
gonna
a
get
whole
there.
nother.
'Cause this is
No, what I was saying was he's just representing his truth.
Let him
He
get through his
represented
5. Let him get through his
wanna get
5
to
right
the
there.
his truth.
I
For
want to
sure.
hear 4 and 5,
And
man.
I love him for that.
Hey, wait.
I
All
want to hear
right,
4 and 5.
so I'm gonna put Tupac in number 4.
Wait, I think we skipped something. You got Jay,
Lauren,
Wayne,
Pac.
Oh, I thought you said Lil Baby.
Nah, I said
He
Lil
said-
Baby would be at number 6. He don't
Oh,
got
Who
okay,
your, num-
okay,
who your
all
number
right.
5?
you know what I'm saying? Number
4 is
5.
Pac.
Who do I love to hear rap? Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. All right.
Easy 5.
It's
Okay.
a nice 5. Very,
Easy
very
5.
strong 5.
I get an album from each one of them. I will never need to hear any other hip hop artist ever again.
If you had to listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be? It don't even have to be rap. Just be any genre.
It would be the Unplugged MTV Lauryn Hill joint.
Damn.
The 2-part disc. Like Adam Lives in Theory. Like
Old Jerusalem.
Old Jerusalem. That will
Yeah.
I will build a nation. I will build a nation. No, not a whole bunch of fancy
get out.
production.
Right.
Like I don't need none of that. She had a
Just like
guitar
the water.
and
The mystery of
and
iniquity.
A horse. It's the mystery. What, bro?
Right.
That's
when
the
it
one
all
that got her
falls
blackballed.
down.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
When it all falls down, she redid the other joint.
They've got so much things to say.
bruh.
Yeah, that's the one that got her blackballed.
Like, bro, that album is single-handedly the most powerful album to ever be released in our genre. To me, like
For the culture.
for the culture,
They
because
call
she
mommy
was
crazy after that
bruh.
one.
What about you, Biz?
Oh, it's
One album.
yeah, college
One
dropout.
album. College Dropout?
It's gonna be college dropout.
Early Kanye.
College dropout.
Wow.
That shit. I was out in Kentucky when that shit came out. At the time, Big Dip Big Dip had G Unit popping, big G Unit had like. Then this nigga, this backpack, corny nigga, drops this album. I'm listening to it. First time my sister got the joint, I got one, CD player.
Couldn't afford a car, so she
And
made a daughter.
That album, I was in the 10th grade. I'm listening to it, and I say, yo, this might be my favorite rapper ever. From that one album. I swear, you ask anybody, it was so real. I had to take a bus from Kentucky back to New York. It was a 26-hour bus ride. That was the only CD that I had on me. That was the only one I probably had like 2 other ones. That was the only one that I played from beginning to end. I was getting the stops, having to get new batteries. Like, cause I felt like what this was, it was like, I like true shit. Like true to that person. The level he was on, where he was taking the game, and how bold he was being. And I put the corny in quotations because you got to remember. I remember he had made the bar about Beanie, and he was like, Beans is something like a dunk, and I'm more of a finger roll. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
remember that? Like, because when Beans came here, he thought the nigga was gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this is the era that we was transitioning to. Like, it's like I don't have to be so. Like I can do what I do and be confident in it. So that college dropout to me, yeah, like to this day, like 1 through 21, like
That was crazy.
it's to
Crazy
me it's a
album.
perfect. It's a perfect.
Wish y'all 2 albums.
Did you watch his documentary, The Genius Joint?
Listen, when I put Ye at the 5 spot, but he's probably like one of my favorite humans.
Yeah.
He's
I
in my
feel you.
top 5. So I only watched 2 because it was 3 of them.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the third one. I just lost my moms and stuff.
Oh, sorry to hear
So
that.
that third one was like,
Yeah.
it was just from the end of the second one, I seen where they was going with it. And I'm like, I ain't really trying to deal with those emotions yet. I'll probably watch it in a few months or something like that. But I feel like that documentary was one of the most powerful documentaries I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just, me and him, we both the top niggas is Geminis. Nigga Big,
Chill out,
Pac,
bro.
Andre 3000, Jada Kiss,
man.
fucking, we ain't gonna do that, Jay, but I'm just
Your
saying.
top
like,
5.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah.
A
So-
Gemini.
One album there.
One album, man. Honestly, man,
Elegance.
Well, yeah, it is elegance, but Love Deluxe by Sade, man. No Ordinary Love.
Oh, I thought we
Cherish
was
the
talking
day.
hip hop.
Cherish the day. Nah, I said any genre, man.
Yeah,
Cherish
he
the
did
day.
say any genre.
Bulletproof Soul, man. All of that shit. I'm a big Sade fan.
I'm
like
married Sade right now.
Sade, her discography is flawless. It's perfect. She never dropped no dud like ever. If you listen to all of her music, man, and she fine as fuck. So, I'm a big Sade fan.
Damn, that's hard. That's
Yeah.
hard.
It's super hard. I'm super tough. I might have Michael Jackson.
R&B, I ought to win Confessions.
I got
Confessions.
Confessions is crazy.
Yeah, that is confession. His
Yikes.
NPR was nice,
Hey,
man.
yikes.
Got 100 bodies to that song.
Right. Yeah, that's good.
Hey,
You know,
hey, yo.
100 bodies to that song.
Hey, wait a minute.
For me,
Breakfast
it
indeed.
was Ready by Trey Songz, bro. That was a good summer when he dropped that.
That's a panty drop.
Yo, we was hanging tough. Yo, we
Hey, we
was
was
hanging
all
tough
there.
that Trey.
Yeah,
Hey, everything Trey.
Yo,
that hair
Potomac
right.
Mills, them rods, 4 niggas in the whip. 4 niggas in the whip. Listen to the this right here is a penny dropper. Yo, nah.
Right, yeah.
Trigger, yo, he had a run.
That was a good summer.
he
Yo,
had
he was dropping on mixtapes
Mixtapes.
too. That was
Mixtapes.
going.
wildin'.
The
Yeah.
mixtapes might have
Yeah.
like
I thought we was going somewhere in hip hop when he was doing that. Like
Word.
you had R&B niggas doing
because
what
Trey
Wayne
and
was
Chris
doing.
Brown came out too. Like
Yeah, yo, that was
Chris
guess
Brown
the
and Tiger
neighbors-
dropped that joint. Like
Yeah. The neighbors know my name.
Oh shit, yo,
Right,
he was
man.
bro was
When he used to hit that, yeah,
yeah.
all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Shorty
Like
just
that.
text me, said
wait.
she want
Right.
LOL smiley face.
Yo,
That was the era, man.
he
wait a
he
minute.
had it.
Hey,
Your top
Number
fave,
one.
number one.
Album that you taking
All
with
time. Any
To
genre.
Mars.
hey, bro.
You
listen,
going to Mars for a year?
Listen, you know I'm out the box, so I'm gonna do 2. It was written in off the
You
wall.
can't do 2.
I had to say that.
You
so
can't
so
do
I had to
2,
get it
bro.
off.
Get out
I had
there,
to,
bro.
Hey, Biz, I had to get it off
two.
before they could
Bro.
stop me.
You had to do
I had to get it off before they
bro,
could
chill
stop
out,
me.
bro.
It was written off the wall.
Nah, chill
Nah,
out, bro.
you gotta choose
I'm
one.
really about to monkey flip you with a monkey rhythm,
You gotta
bro.
choose
Like,
one, man.
Bro,
chill
I
out,
can't-
bro.
I can't pick between.
I got
You
2
got to,
albums
bro.
I could have
Yo, you
went to
about to get
Mars
on the
with.
ship. You getting
Yeah.
on the ship right now?
You think
they
I
patting
felt?
you
You
down.
think I felt good about having to leave Michael Jackson on
They
Earth,
found
bro?
2 albums on
Yeah.
you. All right,
I
we
left-
throwing this one away,
Bro.
nigga.
I left
and you can
Michael
take what you
Jackson,
want.
all right,
bro.
all right. So I'm gonna say off.
I
the
left
wall.
Michael
Alright,
Jackson,
I'm gonna say off the
and you
wall.
can't leave Nas.
Yeah, bro. I said off the wall.
right,
I'm
gonna take
taking off the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Shout
tell
out
you
to
why.
Nasir, man.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
Cause you can moonwalk on the fucking moon.
You could moonwalk on the moon, but outside of that, bro, I was listening to it with my mom, man. I was like, I think Off the Wall is better than Thriller. Yo, I told her that, and she was like, you tripping. And we listened to Off the Wall, me and her straight through, bro. And that album, bro, like everybody give Thriller that thing because of the video. The videos was crazy, the visuals. But as an album, bro,
Damn.
Bro,
I couldn't help it.
Don't stop
If
till
I
you get
wanted
enough
to,
is my
I couldn't
shit.
help it, even if I could.
Oh, hold on. Let's go
Off
through
the
these
Wall.
joints. Don't stop till you get enough. Rock with
Can't
you.
help it. Mhm.
Like Off the Wall. She's out of. I can't help it.
I can't help it is the one that sealed
No,
it.
Rock
bro.
with You is the one.
Rock
with you.
Because when
But
that
to
shit
start
comes
off an
on-
album with that, bro,
When that shit comes on,
It started
Quincy-
off with Don't Stop
Quincy
Till You
was
Get
on
Don't
his
Enough.
Stop
bag.
Till You Get Enough, yeah.
That's my shit.
yeah, Off
Like-
the Wall is ridiculous.
Mike's songs have me tear up when they pop out. Like when they like.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
yo,
Wait,
hey,
no,
yo,
no, no.
yo,
Quick
look,
story.
quick
Wait,
story,
wait,
bro,
quick story. Quick
bro.
story. Wait,
I got
and then
one
we
too.
Wait, we got to get on this other joint too. But
Yeah.
we was all together when Michael Jackson died.
Who was
bro.
crying?
And
Who was
we
crying?
We was all tearing up, but
Who was
Biz
crying?
cried though. We all teared up. But Bizz cried. It was me, Mo, Bizz, and Zay, and we was like,
it's the
we
summertime.
was all like,
Nobody
no.
on campus, bro.
We said no. Mike gonna get up. Bizz said he ain't dead. They had Mike in the helicopter. He said, "Nah, Mike gonna survive this, man."
Yo.
Hey,
He was gone.
Yo, listen.
Hold on. I know y'all gotta go, but
Listen.
wanna be starting something? The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT.
Nah, the reason why that shit hit me so
bro,
hard.
listen to him back to back.
I was
Listen to him
just
back to
talking about Mike like 3 days prior to that. And I'm sitting there, we at my sister crib. I'm like, yo, Mike was really an alien, nigga. Like, I'm like, you know he ain't had the strings on his back when he did the lean over shit. Like, I'm sitting here just, and then when that shit fucked me up, bro.
Nah, we saw, bro. Everybody's super sad, bro. Like he ain't
Mike
even
was that nigga, man.
bro.
I knew he was pulling out. I knew this was just a Tupac first shooting type of situation. Like,
What was worse for you, Michael or Kobe?
Oh my God,
Oh,
bro!
damn.
Don't do that shit.
Which
Damn.
one hurt more?
Kobe's death was so
I was at work.
horrific when that shit happened. For him to lose his daughter, and it was other families on that shit. That shit.
Kobe, Nip, and Mike was probably the hardest ones for me.
Yeah.
Like that I could really like as a celebrity and really understand because the Nipsey one that was close to home, bro. And yeah, that
Kobe, I ain't gonna front. I was at work, cable technician. I was at work in the middle of a job. And when I seen it was official, I left, went and sat in my van, nigga, and bawled. Nigga, I was just crying over that shit like 3 days ago, nigga. Like, that shit still,
it hurt.
I don't even want to talk about it now. Shit
Don't even feel real.
Yeah, bro. That shit, if I'm scrolling through my shit and I'm seeing like a clip of him playing ball, an interview or something like that, it's, you be like, you trying to catch this shit. Yeah, nah, the Kobe shit, hit me. I think the Mike shit hit me the hardest initially. Cause if I was by myself, I had to keep it together because I'm around niggas.
You was outside.
and I didn't even keep it together.
We were outside.
Right.
Like
the cold shit.
You were by yourself.
And I remember leaving out the thing, and she was like, "Is the cable set up?" I was like, That's all I could say. I said, And I made it to my van. I sat there. I called my shorty. She's like, "What's going on?"
What's going on?
Like,
what happened?
He's gone.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit. I was down for like 2 days straight. Like, straight. Matter of fact, I swear to God, I left the job because I swear to everything. The house I was doing was right up around the corner from the crib. I went in the van. I balled out. I got myself together. Didn't even tell the people nothing. I pulled off. I went to the crib. My son was in the crib. And I went. He was like 1 year old. I picked him up and I just held him, yo. And I was just crying. He's a baby. He don't know what's going on. I'm just crying in his arms over some man I never met. Fast forward, my son Mason was born on 8/24, Mamba Day, nigga.
Hey,
Let's get it.
8/24, Mamba Day, bro.
Man.
It's still hard to watch Kobe interviews and shit like that, bro. I can't do it, bro.
But nah, man. It's only right that we, kind of conclude this conversation with legends. We're talking about legends. Like I'm super excited just to see where you guys go. Like,
Right.
I know me, myself, and Bizz. We both know you two is what we call Verily Verified.
Appreciate you,
that.
man.
Right.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all
More than
lucky
anything.
y'all got away, cause no lie, niggas was gonna have to hit some. I needed some bars, man. But it's the time we ain't gonna do that. Like,
Nah,
but
they got mad interviews to do,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
yeah. So
I
y'all
ain't
be back.
I
Just
ain't
know
leaving though, man. We still being here. We still vibing. Unless
Yeah,
you
we
leaving.
vibing.
You
I'm
leaving?
chilling.
I ain't leaving.
Oh, okay.
Chilling.
Hey, we being here.
I do gotta catch a flight. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
But listen, all I'm saying, next
man.
time, like I just know, we gonna do another 16s, man.
Let's get it.
That's
For
what
sure.
hip hop's about, bro.
Yes,
For
bro.
real,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, we
can't-
gotta come back because we can't be on no time restraint the next time.
Right.
Nah,
Nah,
Bro,
that
this
my
was supposed to
fault.
be like a
Yeah.
3-4 hour conversation, bro.
Yeah.
I really planned on kidnapping y'all for like 4 hours, bro.
Yeah,
But
bro.
my man drove from NY down here.
Hey,
Right.
bro, and listen, and Biz, we appreciate you for that, bro.
Nah,
Most
dead
definitely.
ass,
really,
bro.
really,
definitely.
really.
Man.
Like, hey, you don't know how good it is to see you.
Nah, for real,
Like,
feelings
for real,
mutual,
for real.
bro.
Yeah.
The feelings mutual. Y'all already know. Like I got mad love for y'all, man.
No
like
doubt,
y'all
man.
stand up niggas. I want my kids to run into. You know what I'm saying?
Vice versa.
For real, like those y'all the type of people that like I'll feel proud to be like, yo, pops. Somebody I seen today named Uncle Amir, like Uncle Devin. They said they know you. Like, yeah, man. Those your uncles, be like.
Yeah.
For
Like,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Some of my niggas I kind of want my kids to avoid. Like, and niggas might put a pack in
Nah,
a niggas'
fact.
hands. Like,
Right.
yo, your pops was that nigga. Yo, I know you can get this off, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really want my kids to run into all of them niggas. Like,
Right,
but
right,
y'all
right.
definitely, for real,
right,
like,
man.
your pops used to, yo, I know you could do something with this, B. Like, nah, I don't want y'all to run into them
man.
niggas. I ain't your uncle, like, right now. I ain't your uncle right now. Like, but yeah, nah, but it's definitely was a pleasure. I'm glad I got y'all here. I know I need to get y'all shit. Well, yo, let the people know where they could find your music at, man. Like, what's next upcoming? Just shoot that out so people can start looking for you, man.
Yo, man, music streaming everywhere.
Mhm.
Elegance on all platforms, man. We gonna have videos on Revolt and BET, and we opening up for Bodie James and Jay Worthy in Miami on the 24th.
The 24th of July. I mean of August.
No, this
July.
month.
July.
Miami.
Word.
Yeah, in like
Tap
3 weeks.
in,
Yeah.
tap in,
Damn.
tap in,
Yeah,
man.
tap into
Yeah,
that.
man.
And then
Definitely.
besides this interview, we got a Power 105 joint and then a iHeartRadio interview coming up too.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, bro. We finna let it go, man. Give
Power
everything we
105.
can.
That's up top.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Hey, bitch, you know, I told you I'd be
All right.
everywhere.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Yeah, we linked in, bro, man. Like I said, it's a blessing to have y'all up here. Y'all keep going strong and just remember, like, yeah, money is one thing, but y'all putting y'all name on shit. Y'all representing people that came before y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That legacy is real.
you know, Biz, you told me something last time I saw you at Greg fight, man. You were just like, I was just like, man, shit about to be different once I start getting money and shit like that. It was just like, nah, man, you gotta keep that hunger. You still gotta keep that growl. And I was like, yeah,
Facts.
you right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Cause I had to go back to when, you know, I was recording in my closet on the shitty microphone.
Right,
And my closet got shelves in it.
right.
So I was like this, you know, running back and forth, timing the metronome and doing it on the shitty mic and
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
mix and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I had to get back to that, man. And,
yeah,
know,
you keep that, bro.
yeah, that hunger. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what built you.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
You gotta stick with what built you, bro. Because then
Yeah,
then it's like you carry your foundation with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So y'all gonna be tested. Your
Yeah.
integrity is gonna be tested. You can't get through this without it being tested. Like your morals is gonna be tested. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, it's gonna come a time where niggas is gonna be like, yo, I like you better than him, man. Let's see what we could do with you. And somebody gonna be in your ear, yo, I like you better than him. Let's see. All of that's gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you still got that hunger of, yeah, we gonna do this together, like, cause you my fam, you my bro. Like, once you keep that shit together, like, nigga, that's how you get the Jada kisses and Styles and
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? That's how you
Chic.
get those. Yeah, that's why the Locks was able to do what they did to Dipset, bro.
Yeah.
Cause Dipset started to divide, and I love the set. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
over the years, weathered storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The Locks always stayed together.
Yep.
So when you
Yeah.
put that real shit up against that money shit, and real gonna win all the time. Dipset got way more hits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Individually,
Right.
right?
That's true.
But the Locks got more hits together.
Mm.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when they went to war, you seen how that shit turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And that's what y'all gotta keep. Y'all gotta keep that hunger, that realness, bro. And it doesn't matter. Y'all might not make $1 billion, but y'all change 1 billion lives. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all that matters, man. But again, man, it's just it was a blessing to have y'all here, man. I'm glad y'all waited. You know what I'm saying? Cut me a little slack. You know what I
It's all
mean?
good,
But
baby.
it was
It's all
it was
good,
all
brother.
love, man.
And we
all
coming
good,
back.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course,
please.
man.
Please do.
Man.
We dropped that E2.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back up here.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. But yeah, man. Verily Verified, Rich Podcast Network.
Rich Podcast Network,
Rich
baby.
Podcast Network,
Verily
man.
Verified.
Tap in, tap in, tap in. We
Yes,
out,
sir.
baby.